disgusting is this toilet? It's taped shut. They winterized the property when I bought it. Should we even open it? Please don't be a turd. Ugh. All right, guys, abandoned house remodel, 60-year-old house. Finally making our way into the bathroom here. Situation's really tough here. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. I don't have a lot of ideas what I want to do with it. I don't know stylistically what it's going to look like. I don't even know functionally what it's going to look like. But I know for sure it has to look better, and it has to be able to be more functional to at least suit 3 other bedrooms a little more comfortably. So first thing we got to do is create a blank canvas here. So my favorite part of the day, let's start demoing this. I never even had this cabinet secured. Okay, let's make it easier then. This has to be the most annoying thing in the world. So this hinge doesn't have the little pop-off stem that comes down the middle so you can just slide it off. And then on top of it, they didn't use Phillips screws. You can just put a screwdriver in. They use flathead screws. And everybody, I don't know if you ever used a flathead bit on a drill. It's like pulling teeth, man. It sucks. And it's gonna suck pulling this. See, that's what I mean. There's not enough for it to latch to stay in place like a Phillips would. Okay, oh, it's just going right back in. I'm starting to bet that there's not a whole lot holding this door, and I could probably just rip it down. Oh. Yep, that's how you take down a door in 2024. How disgusting is this toilet? It's taped shut. They winterized the property when I bought it, so there's no water coming into it yet. Should we even open it? Please don't be a turd. Not a turd, but it looks like an ashtray. Yeah. I can't unscrew this thing because the nuts are like rusted on, almost like welded. But here's look what I tried. Is there anything that's secured in this house? I think I got some like 60-year-old poop water on me. Unbelievable what's going on in here. Toilet's just sitting there, vanity's just sitting there. Maybe the shower's just sitting there. My demo would be easy peasy. Yeah. That's disgusting. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm not a trained professional at all. This is how we do it. Well, just my luck. They put nails to secure this bathtub. Not necessarily that it's a bad thing, that it's not strong, but typically when you install them in your studs and then you put the drywall over. That's why when you remove them, you cut about an inch out and then you unscrew it and this thing pops off. But when you got nails, how am I gonna put a pry bar in there? There's just no way to do that. So we just have to break a bunch of here in order to get to it. Well, the good news is that approach worked. Shouldn't be too bad. Man, do I hate the smell of burnt fiberglass. But on a much more darker note, looks like we have a mice problem here. So there's sand. I don't know. Oh, the sand's probably for the bedding for this, for like, so the bottom doesn't crack out. But we'll definitely have to find out where the mice are coming from. There's a lot of mice poop. This looks like a giant litter box. It's actually a really nice sand. I don't know, it's probably the nicest part of this house of the build. Gonna clean this up and then we're gonna start tackling these walls. And in case you're wondering what's with the double plumbing, well, if you haven't seen the plumbing video, we ran all new plumbing lines. So we cut off all of these galvanized pipes that are all rusted completely through, and we replaced it with these. And I capped them off so that when we do start tackling this, we'll be able to use it. But now I'm kind of, I don't know, not too happy about it because we're gonna have to do some rearranging, and that means more plumbing. Here's Danny. Definitely a lot more work to do with it, but we're gonna do one more extra step. We're gonna knock down this section and this section. So we're actually gonna utilize this entryway instead of using hallway closets, which I know I'm gonna get grief for it in the comments. Where are you gonna put the towels? The bedrooms. Hanging them on the freaking rods in the bathroom. I don't know, but we need more space here. So we're gonna keep this entryway, knock these two walls out, and this thing is gonna look gigantic compared to what it was. By the way, door jambs, they shouldn't be coming out that easily, at all. Look how tiny these nails are. That's not holding anything, friend. Pop quiz. Who could tell what's wrong with this framing here? This is a header. Well, it's actually not a header. This is like a cripplet joint. You're supposed to have a header on here. So like, you know, a 2x6, 2x8, 2x10, whatever, to distribute the pressure. But then you're supposed to have a jack stud that goes underneath here that the header sits on. And then this is a king stud. So you have your king studs, jack studs. There's no jack studs. There's no header. This is just, I mean, this is built worse than a shed in the backyard. You see this little scrap piece of 1x6 cedar? So this little partition, that's what it was nailed to. Top and bottom. Oh, in fact, the bottom, oh, it's right there, folks. Just cut off pieces. You're supposed to have a double stack of studs right there and then nail it or screw it through it. And I think this was like one big origami project. This is basically an arts and crafts when they were building it. It's going to be interesting to find out what's in the flooring and how many levels, because right now, as it sits, this is MDF that's going to get removed, or particle board, excuse me. It's going to get removed to match the rest of the plane of the home. But then here, it kind of drops off, but not much. And then we have our wood planks. By the way, back in the day, they didn't have OSB, so they used like wood planks. So what I think I'll do, I'll try my best to get this linoleum off, and then we'll kind of check for level, because we're still going to have tile in here, so it's going to raise up anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned, but this might be fun. Let's see what we can do. It's not going to work. I've tiled before over linoleum, and you can do it as long as the surface doesn't flake off, because if the surface has flakes in it, it'll pop the tile off with the adhesive. So I think the only bet to do this is to try to get this MDF or particle board, I think it's particle board, but also looks like MDF, particle board off, and then put a new sheet down. Now they're with nails, so they're not screws, so it might be a little bit easier, but you really never know. But we're gonna find out. This is just like the laundry room, which, by the way, it's over there. And this one actually hit 1 or 2 planks here, so probably a good thing that we're replacing this particle board to make sure this house lasts another 60 years. Look at this. Every time you demo an old house, you find more and more clues. This was the plumbing. Well, obviously I upgraded my lines, but this is where it was originally, including this drain. But it looks like there was previous plumbing here. So water lines, drainage. Makes me wonder, was this wall added? Was the thing kind of rearranged here, maybe upgraded? It's just a big old episode of Blue's Clues here. All right, that's about as far as I can get. I'm sweating like a pig. Got good momentum here. Got a lot of work done. I'm gonna swing by tomorrow, get some lumber, frame out this corner here so we can close it. Start enclosing all these patches here. And then we'll start throwing new particle board down so we have a nice clean blank canvas for flooring here. This bathroom, it's so much bigger already. I'm excited for this. Man, it was a struggle trying to get the section out. And here's what I discovered. There was not only one layer of linoleum tile, but there's 2 layers on top of it. And then that also means 2 layers of particle board. Just stacks on stacks on stacks. Just why not? Slap it on. So what we got next before this demo is done is I want to put a pocket door, because if you think about it, you have 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It's a small house, like 1,500 square feet. This bedroom that's behind us is the largest bedroom of them all. So I think to make it more accessible and more functional, what we're going to do is we're going to try to put in a pocket door so it kind of acts as a master or primary, whatever you want to call it, bedroom bathroom, slash with the door being here as well, as a bathroom for guests to use and whatnot. So to do that, we're going to have to rip off the rest of this drywall here and then get rid of some of these studs so we can start bringing in a pocket door and get that section all dialed in. Let's try this. Open sesame. Woo! I think this is the best idea I've had so far. This is incredible. So we got an extra added 20 square feet to this bathroom. We got a blank canvas to rearrange it any way we want, which is going to be incredible because we're going to do a giant shower, a giant vanity. We now have an entrance to the master bedroom or the primary bedroom via the sliding pocket door. I had to open all this up because I have to have the frame for the thing to come in so the pocket door could sit inside of it. Folks, this has been an incredible time for me. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but now I kind of have a clearer vision. This is going to be an awesome bathroom, considering it's the only bathroom in here. Demo day is officially wrapped up. Make sure you tune in for the next video where we start handling the pocket door, we start handling the vanity, do something ginormous and extravagant in front of this thing. So thank you so much for watching. In the meantime, here's a video that I think you might enjoy.